Ladies and gentlemen, London, Mines and Money 2013, and we are here at the Fission Uranium booth, and with me here is Dev Renthamer from Fission. Dev, always a pleasure to be here with you.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. Absolutely. Well, we spoke the last time in summer, I think, and a lot of good things happened. But my first question would be, how is the status with the merger with Alpha?
It's going very well. The actual vote was last Thursday, and went to court on Friday to get that legal end of it done. This Friday is the actual closing, and the two Fission Uranium will continue to trade on Friday, but next week the SpinCo will trade as well, which is Fission 3.0. So it's went very well. The votes were about 83% in their favor, and for it to merge with us, and about 90-odd%, 95% for them to merge with us. So it went very well.
So that means people who hold until Friday a Fission share get one new Fission SpinCo share, right?
Exactly. They need to hold their shares at least this Thursday, and if they own the shares by this Thursday, they will be able to get both a SpinCo share and a Fission Uranium.
Okay, wow, that sounds like a good deal. That's a nice dividend.
Yeah, free dividend, yeah.
Okay, so let's come to your company and to your wonderful project, the Patterson Lake South in the Athabasca Basin. You had a summer drill program. So what was the outcome of that?
It was very good. We were able to add zones. Uranium in the basin pinches and swells, and so you've got to be very methodical how you drill, but we were able to do that along with a technology called radon gas survey. We were able to identify areas to go to, and when we were, in fact, our third hole of the summer, we came up with one of the best holes in the history of uranium. We had almost 20 meters of over 20% uranium. That's crazy. Wow. It's like, for those who are gold bugs, it's like saying it's 20 ounces per ton gold over 20 meters, or 50 meters of 5 ounces of gold. So very significant, very high grade, again, very shallow. What makes the Patterson Lake discovery very different in the basin compared to the others is, yes, it's very high grade, but it's very shallow. And if you look at the other three projects that had been discovered in the basin that were open pittable, meaning closest surface, they've all been mined out. The deeper ones haven't. So mining companies take the low fruit always. So this is obviously will become a low fruit, whoever acquires it someday. So the summer program was actually very long. It started in June, didn't even finish till middle of November 11th. So quite a long summer program. And we still have about 40 assays coming from that. So there's lots of news coming. And by the time that news stops coming, the drilling will start again. So there's constant news flow is expected for the next 5-6 months.
And I presume every hole was a hit?
Every hole on the lake was in mineralization, and it goes to our theory that it's one zone and not blobs of uranium, like not pearls, but just one long rope of uranium in the lake. When we took a big step out towards on land, a few holes did mineralization, but we expected that. When you're doing exploration, by definition, you're going to miss, because that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to, does that work? And so we're trying to be more judicial about how we pick our targets, but we are well aware that we're going to miss sometimes. But in terms of the whole, from where discovery zone down out to almost a kilometer out, we have not missed at any time. We've always been in mineralization.
Wow. So as you said, we can expect a lot of holes in addition, which you get the results. And you said also you stopped by the 11th November with the summer program, but the winter program will start now, right? So what is planned for the winter program? How long will it last?
Well, it's actually starting in December. One of the things that you look for in the Athabasca is you want, first of all, when you're looking for uranium, the first thing is you find a conductor. Because all graphite comes up through the graphitic conductors in these graphitic domes, and it wraps around it. So that's the first thing. Secondly, you want to do a resistivity survey, which shows you where the rock is broken. That's where it's come up. So that's second. Thirdly, you're looking for this using the radon gas surveys to pick your targets. So we've done more of that. So we're going to use these targets to do some exploration. So let's say there's 90 to 100 holes. 20% of them will be holes that we're going to test all the other conductors. Over 100 plus conductors on this property. So we've got a lot more targets left, but the radon gas survey we're starting in December will help us identify that. The rest of the drill holes were to show that it is one zone from 0-0 out there. So it's a combination of the two. So we have 40 more assays coming, the radon gas survey, and then right away we'll go for these 90-odd holes into the winter program. So it'll go till the middle of, when the ice starts to melt, which is the end of April. We tend to stop middle of April for safety reasons, and then you have another more assays. Yeah. We intend to be quite aggressive. Now that we have complete control of the program, you'll see us putting in more holes and being a bit more aggressive.
Mm-hmm. And you have the money to do it?
We do. On a fully diluted basis, we'll have about 50 million in the company, and so we'll have more than enough funds. We're also very thankful to have a fantastic banking group led by Dundee, between Raymond James and them, Macquarie and Canaccord's, Cantor, and etc. We have lots of supporters. At the end of the day, if you produce results, you get more money. And we've been very fortunate to do that.
Yeah, you always produce results.
We try.
It's really amazing. So far, I would say I wish you all the best for that.
Thank you.
And keep it going. And we want to report probably in January already from some new results when we meet us at Cambridge House.
Absolutely, look forward to
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Stefan Harvard from Fission Uranium, and you heard it. They are absolutely busy. A lot more holes are coming. The winter program will start now in December, and he said it already, 40 more essays will come. So they keep us very busy. We look forward to that. Thanks, and bye-bye from London.